Right, this is a question about intersecting chords. We're going to use intersecting chords both inside and outside the circle. This is quite difficult, so do pause the video at certain places so that you can follow. So it says A, B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D are points on the circle centre O, so that's actually the centre. P, C, E, A, and P, B, O, and D, E, O are straight lines. It says that AE is 3, EC is 4, DE is 2, PC is 5, and PB is X. So this distance here, from here, this point here to here, is X. Work out the value of X. So here's my diagram. Now the secret for doing this is to extend this line like that. And therefore here what you got now here is two intersecting chords inside the circle. So using intersecting chords in the circle, and we're going to introduce a new point here, F, and EF is going to be equal to Y. And we're going to find Y first. So for intersecting circle chords inside the circle, we're going to have that DE times FE is equal to CE times AE. So that means 2 times y is going to be equal to 4 times 3. So 2y will be equal to 12, and therefore y is equal to 6 centimeters. So this distance here is 6 centimeters. So that means that FE is 6 centimeters. And now if we extend this line here, this length here is the same as this length here. Now this length here in its total is 8, because it's 6 plus 2, which is 8, which means that this length here is also 8. So this is 8. Therefore BG is also 8, because it's also the diameter of the circle, because they both go through the centre. Right, so now redoing this diagram such as 8 and using intersecting chords outside the circle, we're now going to try and find X. We have to be a little bit careful here. PA times PC is equal to PG, I've introduced a new point here, G, times PB. So now PA is 5 plus 4, which is 9, plus 3, which is 12, times PC, which is 5, is equal to PG is X plus 8, or 8 plus X, times PB, which is X. So we now got to solve this equation. So we're going to have 60 is equal to 8x plus x squared. This is a quadratic. So this will become x squared plus 8x minus 60 is equal to 0. This does not factorize, so we will have to use the quadratic formula. So using minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, where a is 1, b is plus 8, and c is minus 60. We're going to have that minus b, so it's minus 8 plus or minus the square root of b8 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is minus 60. Be careful, that's minus 60, and the minus will make a plus there, over 2 times 1. So we're going to have minus 8 plus or minus square root of 64, minus 4 times minus 60 is plus 240 over 2. So that's going to give minus 8 plus or minus the square root of 304 over 2. So we've got two possible answers. We've got this one, minus 8 minus 304 over 2. But this one is going to be negative, so we can ignore that because we can't have a negative length. And then we've got to work out minus 8 plus square root of 304 over 2. So this one's not possible. We should acknowledge that. So putting these numbers in the calculator using the fraction button, we're going to get 4.717. Normally give answers to 3 significant figures, so the answer is 4.72. Now, making sure we got the correct units. centimeters to 3 significant figures. Okay, so this has been a video to show you how to use both intersecting chords inside the circle and outside the circle to find a missing length. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.